In many applications in which a self-cleaning glass is beneficial, some form of solar control may be needed. The Pilkington product portfolio has several products that have been designed for use in conservatory roofs. These include Pilkington Active Blue, a blue-coloured glass that combines self-cleaning properties with medium solar control performance, and where a more neutral appearance is preferred, Pilkington Active Sunshade Neutral. For higher solar control performance, we also offer Pilkington Active Sunshade Blue. Don't forget, the temperature inside a conservatory can be influenced by other factors. Ventilation in particular can be critical in affecting the temperature inside a conservatory. Even with the best performing solar control glass installed, overheating can still occur during hotter periods if there is insufficient ventilation. Pilkington Active works best when either vertical or at least 30 degrees from horizontal, as this makes it easier for rainwater to wash away dirt. It will work with shallower pitches, but we recommend a minimum glazing angle of 10 degrees from horizontal. Lead carbonate can leach from lead flashings or applied decorative lead via rainwater and be deposited as a white stain on the glass. This inorganic contamination is not broken down by the Pilkington Active photocatalytic coating. Any lead used where there is a risk of rainwater runoff onto Pilkington Active should be treated with either patination oil or a product such as Lead Shield to reduce the risk of leaching. Don't forget to treat lead flashings on both sides, particularly if the lead laps directly onto the glass. The use of silicone sealants and gaskets which are lubricated with silicone oils should be avoided with Pilkington Active, as these materials can mask the hydrophilic and photocatalytic actions of the coating. This is most visible when the glass is wet, as the silicone contamination causes water beads on the surface to appear compared with a normal water sheeting action. The spread of the silicone oil across the Pilkington Active surface is also known as leaching. As the removal of silicones can be extremely difficult, it's best to avoid silicones and silicone oils during installation and any subsequent maintenance work. On our website, you will find a comprehensive list of sealants, gaskets and cleaning products that are compatible with Pilkington Active. In coastal environments, salt can be naturally deposited onto the surface of glass from wind-blown spray that dries or crystallizes. As salt is an inorganic contaminant, it is not broken down by the photocatalytic action of Pilkington Active. It can, however, be removed by rainfall or, during a dry spell, a light hosing or washing. Light rainfall may not be enough to wash salt deposits off properly, and you may need to lightly hose or wash down. As a rule of thumb, if existing glazing is heavily contaminated by salt spray, it is predictable that Pilkington Active will also become coated in salt. If you live in a coastal area exposed to salt spray, you should consider this before purchasing the product. However, rainfall or a light hosing would be expected to make Pilkington Active considerably cleaner than ordinary glass in the same circumstances. Although Pilkington Active will clean off fingerprints, it could take as long as several weeks, dependent upon the environmental conditions. It is prudent to avoid touching the glass, as fingerprints may act as a key for inorganic dirt to stick to and appear worse. Installers should wear appropriate gloves to avoid leaving behind fingerprints and traces from other contaminants. In the absence of a label or access to a detector, a simple test is to hose or spray water at the outside surface in a sweeping movement across the glass. If the water sheets off the glass rather than forming droplets, it indicates the presence of a hydrophilic self-cleaning coating such as Pilkington Active. If, after spraying with water, droplets are formed, this suggests either the absence of a hydrophilic coating or one that has been contaminated for example by silicone.